Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Checking out Weedcraft Incorporated. The code is supplied to me by Laborator, publisher of the game and developer too, actually. I don't know anything about it really. It looks like a sim kind of game at my first impression, but not really sure. I didn't actually start it. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's no continue or anything. Maybe we should just check the options here. Maybe go to Celsius. Fly X. Audio. I don't know if the music matters a huge amount, but we'll see. We'll go down a bit to 40%. I don't see any options for stuff like closed caption or whatever. So I guess, I don't know. Let's try a new scenario. Just see what's going on. Basic scenario. Stephanie, thank you for liking. Hopefully this sounds okay. I didn't check that. You can hear me okay, Stephanie? What does partake mean? I'm playing a weed game, so it's asking if you've ever smoked it. A lot of times people that do that will use that wording, I guess. So there you go. Hope you've had a good time during your first year of business school, because that's the only thing you're getting. Turns out Dad was too proud to admit he was barely making enough money to pay for tuition. Then he got sick. Now he's gone, along with your MBA dreams. You're right back where you started, in Flint, Michigan, living in your father's old house with Clyde, your intense, combative, free-thinking, anti-establishment, slightly paranoid younger brother. So make sure you answer the poll if you're interested in answering that, because any answer, no matter what it is, will actually help my stream out, because it gets Facebook some interactions that it could say, hey, oh, there's somebody looking at this. And this is a fairly new game. It just came out on the 29th and on console, and of course it's not going to be very popular on Facebook. Anybody that's interested in this, though, feel free to check it out yourself. I'm not sure what consoles it's on, actually. Hey Esta, how are you? So let's do the basic scenario and learn how to play this game, because I've never played it before. But like I said, I got the code, so I'm gonna check it out. Them graphics, eh? The guy looks like Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain hair, anyway. They're good. I managed to finish everything in that battle pass for the Disney game. So I'm playing this game here. I got a code for it, and I'll probably get back to it soon enough. But kind of shift games around, and I think Disney will be one of those ones you keep revisiting after a while. Otherwise, I'll just get addicted to it. Well, it's pretty addicting, isn't it? Welcome home, man. So Clyde, the guy on your right, is your brother. I wish it was under better circumstances. There's nothing we can do, but Dad With dad being gone, the one silver lining is in all this, we got you out of the that mind-bending academy. I'm good, thank you. I hope this music isn't gonna get me busted here. Maybe I should turn the music down more. Masters of Business Administration. Maximum Brainwashing Association. Whatever. Yeah, well, I know you didn't want to drop out of school, but doing is better than learning. There's different philosophies there, eh? What do you mean? I mean, I have a business proposal for you. Let me guess, it involves smoking a bunch of weed. Change the verb and you got it. Let me show you something. I am going to go to settings. This music, there's just way too much music. It's making me a little uncomfortable. There, now it's like definite background. I don't want to get into Facebook trouble. You know how it is? Okay, excuse me while I learn how to play this game. I have no idea. Place summary. Enter grow room. Here's the family home. Jesus! Did Dad know about your little setup? Well, thank you for liking Esta, Stephanie. All appreciated. So far, the polls battle. Make sure you enter the poll. It was a better alternative than opioids and benzos. Opioids? Dad was using opioids? Doctors prescribed him Percocet and Oxy for the pain, but they screwed up his digestion and his tolerance kept climbing. A few months in, he was a shell of a man he used to be. That's why I started growing. Like a little bit of Breaking Bad influence, I think, here, eh? Come on, with your head for commerce and mine for the shady side of the street. This obviously isn't in Canada. I mean, you know, these guys could just get a license and you know, sell it. We could own this town's weed market. I was about to start a new batch. Let me show you how it works. If you want to keep the lights on here, we're going to need a whole lot of weed. All right, growing. A new entry in the manual. Got lights, camera, action. No, I guess let's go to the light and see what that says. Set up lighting. Basic lighting, $100. Athila, I'm not sure how to say your name, sorry. Athlia has followed. Thank you for becoming a follower. Welcome to the Starbase. Plants won't grow without light. The choice of lighting influences yields, but also the temperature in the room. Police vigilance due to energy consumption and monthly costs. See how much change will influence the parameters. Ready? So 50 grams yield, monthly cost. I guess if you get it going too much or whatever. We buy it, and we got to do B. Information. Lighting info. Monthly cost. Temperature in the room. All right. B again, I guess. A, B. All right, look at, we fixed our light. Now we got these broken pots on the bottom, eh? What do you think? We're gonna get the Reggie. Flavor and effects rating. Choice of strain influences who buys the final product, but can also impact quality, yields, growth time of a plant. Select strain to see how the change will influence the parameters. There's like basic, medium, poor soil, price 0. I guess we'll pick that because we're just doing the intro, right? Go to B for info. Gotta go over here. Do the same thing, eh? Recently used. And then over to plant number 3. And start. All right, and then looks. Oh, we didn't do it, did we? Menu navigation. Oh, that one's good now, I guess. So gotta go down there. Seems easy enough for controls, eh? What? Thank you for liking, Maverick. We're gonna speed up the opportunity a little bit. We planted our weed. Guess we're just growing it. It's April now. I don't know how long weed actually takes to grow, to be honest. Looking like healthy plants. They're getting bigger. Little scissors by them. Go up to this information panel up here and see what it says. You have 7 new entries for hints. Time panel. Part 2. Setting up part 1. Setting up part 2. Part 3. Once the grow is done. Taking care of the weed basics. Maintain your plants. Quality be averaged if you're doing more than one plant. Ready? What? Hey, Timothy, how are you? What does partake? That means if you smoke weed. Because it's completely illegal in your country, I would assume the answer would be no for you. We gotta go down here, I think. No, you don't? Well, then you gotta answer no. You finished watching the Bullet Train. This game is called Weedcraft Incorporated. I got a code for All right. We got to do something here. Like, it looks like a little flashing thing here. Go to A, info. I don't know what I'm doing. I just played it, or I just started it. I don't really know what to do. But we're going to learn this game, figure it out, you know. Look. Growth, progress. I guess that's good, right? It's coming along. Quality's not great because it's like kind of the beginner's stuff because I just started the game. But it looks like our growth progress is good, eh? Yes, I assume that means it's done, right? Go to this one. Not quite. Bar's not quite full on that one. Bar is full on the other two. You'd like to partake? Oh, I don't know. We got to probably do something here to harvest it or something, eh? All right, so go to here and go to info. It's pointing at info. Growth time. Term by growth can be shortened by training. Oh, so you trim it. Seen me on Mario Maker. Did you beat that level yet? Hey, you know what, Timothy? I got something. Look at the camera. I got something to show you. Show you something that's in the queue. But I bought something. Something with a red box. Anyway. So I thought that would excite you. That there's something in the queue with a red box. Here's another angle. What is that box? Nintendo games are in red boxes. And buggers are expensive too. It's not Dahmer's box, you weirdo. So, I don't know. What do you guys think we got to do here? Not really giving me a good direction here. I gotta figure out what it wants me to look at. Looks like to me, it appears to be done. Maybe we need to go and just grow a little bit longer. There. Now they're all ready. You know, you can't like Dahmer. He's a classic guy. He was dead before you were born. You gotta hold strong to your morals and stick with stick with your movies that are 2 years about people that are your age or something. Change strain. Oh, that's set up. Plant info. Yields 50 grams. Fire Devil, thank you for liking. Jeffrey Dahmer's your idol. Hey, you know, Timothy. Maverick says he's not a thief, by the way, even though he was bragging about stealing. Good afternoon, Fire Devil. We're growing the icky icky. Is that the right term? You'd think I'd know more, but I don't. So I think we gotta harvest it. Is what I'm assuming here. I don't really understand completely because it just started the game, and this is the tutorial level. Maybe we can't be paused. I don't know. Look at that, I guess. Regular play, and I'll just check real quick. See, they're smoking. See, it has an A on the thing there. Info. Feel like this was a phone game? It might have been. I don't know. It just came out on console, though. There was a game. There was Drug Wars, I remember, back in the day. Bullet Train? Did you like Bullet Train? Oh, you did like Bullet Train, eh? Well, good for you. I'm very proud of you. Did you watch Hocus Pocus 2? Fire Devil said he watched Hocus Pocus 2. He's way more current with his movies. See, I can't raise my police vigilance. You're a monster now? He's like idolizing Jeffrey Dahmer. We better pause here so we don't overgrow it or something. Pause the timer. Figure out how to harvest it. Okay, what do we do? Put it here. Maybe we just got to go to that middle thing, eh? There's the light. Recently plant info. Remove $0 is locked. Progress. Well, it's all the way to the top for the growth. Not yet. I plan to watch Hocus Pocus 1 and then Hocus Pocus 2. You have yet to watch Hocus Pocus 2? I don't know. If Fire Devil's still here, he watched it. He might be able to tell you if they're connected or not. I think they're the same actors, from what somebody yesterday who was in the chat said. So no changes. Dash. Maybe they're just pointing at it because it's almost ready. Sure. Reduce to regular speed, or go to regular speed anyway. Financial panel. Is that a toilet behind it? You want to watch? Well, watch it then. You don't have to tell me what you want to watch. Oh, achievement! I figured it out. They grow so fast. You press Y. An opportunity for growth. You're an orphan at 24 with half an MBA to your name. As you take stock of your life, you ask yourself whether the light you see is the end of the tunnel or Clyde playing with his phone. But while Clyde's schemes may be illegal, they do make money and they aren't hurting anyone. I guess Clyde took his cut, 10 bucks. Have you tried some partake? That's not quite the way to say it. Naval, thank you for liking. Alright, the harvest is in. It's time to trade the green for some green. Let's do it. Let's light the candle. Look at my guy, eh? Learning so fast, Snoop Dogg would... That's right, Timothy. This isn't... This stuff... Why not just being honest? Well, no, I'm just saying that the way you said, you asked, it wasn't quite worded right. Don't worry. I talked to some homies down the marketplace that say if they're and they'll let you set up without any problems. If we can sell some weed, we'll be on our way to a real business. What the third plant? I want to get the third plant, man. This wants me to go to these other places. This will become available later. We gotta go up there. Go to Flint. Snoop Dogg would be proud. We gotta go over here now. Set up for 500 bucks. Says, do you want to set up in this public place for 500? You build sell weed illegally using a dealer's spot or buy a license. It allows if laws allow it. So it says, what's the deal? Put Reggie on the sale. So we gotta go up there. And then A. Drop batch to begin selling. All right. So we got vagrants. We got PTSD patients. Artists. Metalheads. Thugs. Cancer patients. So they only buy the legal stuff. Jocks. They're lukewarm. Regular Joes are lukewarm. Celebrities are skeptical. And tourists are Skeptical. All right. Study optimal conditions. Specs library. So you can make them sweet, vanilla, spicy, skunk. Oh, I see. Different people like different kinds, eh? Earthy. They like the earthy, so it's uh those guys. So ours are earthy. Faster growth. That means we got these two guys here. They like earthy. $14 price threshold. $14 price threshold, eh? $8 price threshold for those guys. That's the social groups. What happened? The chat break? What did Maverick respond to here? I don't understand what he's responding to now. All right, so gotta go up check the mail, eh? Vagrants want to buy your product. Oh, I see. It's like different areas. The $700 there. Hold longer. There we go. We made some dough, yo. We gotta go back here now. Now we gotta probably plant some more. Those guys want to buy some stuff. Oh, we sold a lot. Well done. What's the deal? What started as a desperate dream has transformed into something far bigger, not unlike Clyde, who started to grow up on his own, in his own way. Cash, 250, former NBA student. Hey, look, we got a new strain. Super Lemon Haze. Sativa. Got some different things there. Probably now that I planted extra plants. Nice work. We're doing good, but I don't want to settle for good. Meet Bumps. He's been selling weed here longer than anyone can remember. He can help us get to the next level. By the way, guys, I'm in Canada and it's legal here, so this must be in the States or something. I'm assuming. What's good, my guy? Your product is decent, but you got to get to the right people. I can teach you how to understand your customers. Let's do it. Vagrants down in the marketplace might be fine with your reggae, but the jocks are more picky. You got to give them some choice. Demographics and market demands, I understand. Unfortunately, all I can grow is reggae right now. Man, you guys are amateurs. Let's hear some super lemon haze seeds. Don't say I never give you nothing. Now let's get to it. There's a beach chair in the Caribbean with my name on it. Expand, grow in your family home to 2 rooms. Harvest 50 grams or more. Right? Go in there. Press Y to expand. And I guess in the room number 2. Or plant the other one. Or soil. We need some better soil, man. I guess that's what we got to do. I think we need to fix our light too. Oop, we didn't plant it, I guess. I wonder what happens if we... Oh, we can water it, eh? Too much. Not bad. Hey, we just trimmed it up. Good. Okay, so you got, it's like golfing. Like those golfing video games, eh? Okay, you got to get to 3. Water it. I didn't water them last time. Perfect. We're getting better at this, our little weed business. 2 perfects, man. Water it again. Water it again. Perfect. Oh, crap. Oh, we got good on that one. Whew. Man, we're going to have the best product in the empire here. I don't know if I got to keep trimming these or what. Unlock, thank you for liking. There we go. We got that one perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good. Darn it. Streak there, eh? Got most of them perfect, eh? Like super farming. That one's ready. This I think it's on PS5 as well. I'm playing currently on an Xbox, but I'm pretty sure it's on both. It's also on the PC as well. But perfect. I have the music turned right down too, because I wasn't sure if it'd be one of those things, you know, Facebook is sometimes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alexa, what game consoles is Weedcraft Incorporated on? Alexa, that I said Minecraft. Alexa, stop. Coming along, eh? What did I have for dinner? I had some roast beef and some corn. Or no, I thought I went too long there. Good. Perfect. So these ones are ready, eh? So when it's green, I guess that's when you get perfect. You had roast beef and or something, and mashed potatoes and cabbage salad and Yorkshire pudding and broccoli. Nice. Yeah, Yorkshire pudding often goes with roast beef. We got to go to the neighborhood here and what we can sell. Oh, we dropped all this stuff. Okay. There we go. We made some dough. I don't know where we take the other one to. Got to expand. Press Y. Okay, now that group likes this kind. So made some more money. Matthew, thank you for liking. How to get to that other one, eh? Dollar sign? I think that's down there. No. I have to grow some more. It's all ready, eh? All right. That. A lot of water, eh? A mail up here. Customers want to buy your product. Right. So you're gonna expand multiple cities, eh? Perfect. Look at that plant. That's getting huge. This thing. We don't have enough money for that. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to get over to here. I didn't mean to do that. Like you control the speed by bumpering. 1,200 bucks off of that guy. 4,000 bucks. Our goal is to earn 7,500. Oh, we're supposed to sell it to jocks. We haven't sold any. Probably have to go up to there where the information thing is, I guess. Go check our plant, eh? Perfect. All right. Water. I don't know where the watering's coming from, but high water demand here. Gotta get some automatic watering or something going, eh? Hydroponics. Oh, I guess we are selling the jocks, aren't we? Super lemon haze. Guess we had to get it high enough for the price of them. Oh, you have to sell it for at least $18. Went too early that time. Right when it turns green. So we'll go with one of the cheap stuff. 5 plants of the more expensive stuff. Celestine, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. All right. That one's getting there. bit early there. We can buy better lights yet. Not yet from the looks of it. Any tips on selling this stuff? My MBA didn't cover illegal commerce. That's right, MBA programs stick to legal ways to screw people over. Are you going to help me or not? Set up in the spot and look nonchalant, but not too nonchalant. And you kind of just need to put the vibe out there. Like, hey, all right. Hey, all right. Try more golden retriever, less sad puppy. That do it? Oh, 48 out of 50. There we go. Help on the way. You thought business was about managing the work of others, not sweating your own personal butt off? My, how them tables do turn. Still feels good to see the fruits of your own honest labor, even if it's illegal. Now we'll be able to grow northern lights. Can't afford Granddaddy Purple. Hate to tell you this, babies, but you got worry. Word on the street is that Sean's bunch is slowly lurking in around the city. They might soon decide to sell in our own backyard, and they're sure to blow you away on quality. Do we dispose of them? What are we gonna need? Some muscle? Easy there, Scarface. Scratch the invisible hand and it might slice you up. Why make angry enemies if you can have demoralized losers? You'll never, what do we do? You'll never move any flour if those guys be selling better stuff right next to you. You gotta set your stash to uncommon quality at least. That should do the trick. How can I increase the quality of our weed? You gotta get your NPK on. Quality is about soil nutrition, balancing your nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium levels. I realized that for Super Lemon Haze, I was using 7 nitrogen and 1 phosphorus, but I could never get the potassium dialed in. Play around with it, you'll figure out what works. Set the Super Lemon Haze to 7 and 1. Rest of that. Weak potassium levels produce 50 grams of Super Lemon Haze. Uncommon quality. Alright. Too much. What do they want again? 7 nitrogen and 1 phosphorus. Then adjust the potassium. I have no idea what would be a good potassium level, but okay, let's try 1. Well, we should actually try one of those other plants too. Maybe I'll change this one. There we go. I'd get better lighting later, I guess. I don't remember what I had, but one new hint. Right? Too long. All right, get that. Bless me for what? I didn't sneeze. You thought oh no, it was me. So I'm guessing that stuff's not that good of quality, but so I don't think the potassium level I'm using is very good because it's like poor. Maybe we gotta go low potassium. Oh, these are Northern Lights. Let's try that. So nitrogen 7, phosphorus 1. I don't know if we got to add a room for that other stuff or what. Guess we've been selling some. There we go. One of those are ready. Hold. Hey Dylan, how are you? Replant this one here. Which one is it? Current quality is -10. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Maybe I'll try. I go all the way up for potassium. Or not potassium. K. You ever play this game, Dylan? Estimated quality is common for that one, so maybe the higher potassium is better. This one's estimated quality. That one's estimated quality is poor. Whereas this one's estimated quality is common. So higher potassium better, I guess. All right. There we go. Think you gotta water the crap out of everything, eh? Too hard on that one. What's going on, 70? What are you working on? Went too hard on that one. Like constant plant tending here, eh? Well done, making the grade. The marketing and distribution was good. Now the product matches and people are starting to know your name. Is that a good thing? Simple soil. Impact the soil, plant's growth, and conditions in the grow room. Alright. What happened? Sean and the boys are here. I heard they took hold of the marketplace pretty tight. Good thing we're prepared. How's the weed Clyde showed you? Good, but you often can't get rid of a pesky rival through a good product alone. Might work on some low lead eaters, but Sean knows the game. Luckily for us, you do too. You got it, kid. Now listen, there are several ways of dealing with competition. First one is upping your product in the eyes of your customers. Sell it cheaper, tend for it more, so quick quality increases. You know the drill. Product and customers demand assessment. Sure, I studied that. Did you also learn about diversification of the product? Yes, people will buy from you rather than the other guy if they could choose from a variety of strains in one place. Opening up more distribution channels and having different batches helps out a lot. Each transaction you make will hurt the competition, and it's not like Sean is the sharpest tool in the shed. I put faith in you guys and your weed. Thanks, Bumps. We'll see how that guy handles some healthy competition. And it puts that way too fast off. Let's see what it says. Grow 3 plants using better growing medium. Just the quality of and price of the super lemon haze in the marketplace so that Jocks will rate it at least 3.5 stars. Get rid of Sean's bunch at the marketplace. We get more stalls. They're selling at 18, 15. Earthy flavor, spacing out, effect 1, pain relief. Selling like crazy here, eh? Gotta go put the new dirt in. But he changed the dirt. Oops. Whenever you buy more plant info. Try 9. Got 8 there. Gotta change the growing medium. Competition moved out. Oh, you can make a dealer's corner there. Those ones are both kind of estimating in the same place. Figure out how to change that soil though. Oops. All right. You know, you're the only one. You know, Stephanie, you really don't need to point that out because that makes me, it makes it awkward for me because now I'm self-conscious about that. You know, it's probably better if I don't know that there's nobody watching me because, you know, it makes me feel like that I'm doing a bad job. I might be doing a bad job, I guess, but you know, you don't really need to point that out. Hopefully more people will come along soon, but I guess this game isn't their thing, or because it's a new game, maybe it's not as popular, but you know, it is brand new to console, so it looks like on the poll it's like very split as to results, so yeah, I wouldn't expect this game to really catch the algorithm at all, really. It doesn't have a big following. But I actually intentionally turn off my number so that I don't see. I can't. There's parts of it where I can't avoid it, but on my stream like software, I turn off the number so it's hidden how many viewers there are because there's nothing I can do if nobody wants to watch. Basically, I can just feel awkward about it, or I can you know, just hide it and then it doesn't bug me. But ultimately, Facebook is one of those things where the video lives on. So I mean, even if nobody's watching too much right now, you know, as this game gains popularity, people might check out the video, or for that matter on YouTube down the line. No, I kind of know, you know, people aren't chatting because they're usually doing something else, or they're not really watching, or in some cases, you know, some people literally don't chat at all. So kind of depends. Like, you know, you're playing your game at the same time. You know, like Esta's often, oh crap, Esta's often like doing some housework or other things while she's listening, kind of thing. So everybody has different reasons whether they're chatting or not. But ultimately, I mean, you know, even if it says just one or something like that, you know, somebody could be popping in at any time. But I do appreciate that you're here, and anyone who pops in and out and stuff like that. It's good. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about this game, I'm new to it. I'm just kind of getting the hang of it. I have no idea how to plant different soil though. But also keep in mind too, if you put in the chat that nobody's watching, then you know the next person that pops in reads that. So you know it kind of reinforces it, and then they might not want to hang around. So it's good not to really mention it, to be honest. You know, it's not a huge deal, but kind of throws off your momentum a little bit, I think. When you're a streamer and you hear nobody's watching. Not that I have a big momentum going, but I'm mystified trying to figure out how to play this game. Not a lot of marijuana, I guess, though. Hey, lucrative business. We've already made 17 grand, man. This guy can buy a used car. I can't tell if this stuff is good quality or what. We drove up the competition, though. We must be doing something right on the tutorial level here. Oh, just as I spoke, now we have some more competition. That's how it goes, though. People want to get in on the pie, right? Do I work tomorrow? Yes. That time already? No. Oh crap, I went too much on that. A lot of it seems to be having timing on that little thing, eh? Better go to the market here. They're gonna chase us out of the market. Uh-oh. Went too hard on the pruning there. What will we be doing next weekend for Thanksgiving? I'll probably be streaming. I don't know. Depends. It might be a little late or something, or who knows, right? But crap, went too long on that prune. Do you have a big Thanksgiving dinner planned out? Does your family usually do? Big sit down dinner or something? If I have turkey or something, I'll put some pictures in Discord. If you have some good eats, make sure you put it in the food section what your turkey dinner looks like or whatever you have. I think this would be easier with a mouse, to be honest. Pretty be accurate. Crap, too long. We're supposed to have my foster mom's brother and mom, but because our septic is sort of broken, might go to foster mom's brother's or her mom's house for Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. I thought this would be more like Sim City type of thing. It's kind of a little different, eh? It is kind of like some elements of it could be like a phone game or a PC game as well. It's probably originally on PC, but could potentially work on a phone as well, you know, with tapping. We gotta put more plants, alternate plants in there. We got like 5 of those. Maybe I'll make this one. Oh, we can buy a strain. I see where to buy it now. That one, that. Ah, crap, too long. Got 3 of those, 3 of those. Then one of those. Buy some granddaddy purple. I don't know how to change the dirt though. Might have to look that one up, I guess. All right, how do you do it? Let's see. How to change soil weed craft. Your room here. Change this one. Somebody has this thing there. Gotta change the temperature too, but I can't do that yet. Scarlett, thank you for liking your Canadian flag. There's a Big Daddy Purple. Got a code for this game called Weedcraft. We're giving it a go here. Building up our empire. Crap, went too long. 40 days, nice. Let's change this one's soil to nitrogen 2, phosphorus 6, potassium 9. This one here is time to harvest. This one is. I think this is super lemon haze. Two, one, two. I am. It's always nice. Get to relax. Although we've had lots of stat holidays, so. And this one is NL. Northern Lights. Two, 9, 6. Beverly Hills, that's where I wanna be. You like Weezer? Oh crap, too long on that one. See, that really brought up the green there. I guess, I don't know. It just says the estimated quality is 4 still. Getting a new backup wheelchair. Oh crap. You know, it's interesting. Thinking about Beverly Hills. I used to work for an internet company, right? Oh, crap. And they explain, you know, basically how price is determined by market. And you get the same exact service no matter where you are. But if you're in certain areas, based on the economies or whatever, they just charge significantly more for the same thing. So they were explaining how literally, like in the case of the cable service, you know, you could have one community that's literally 10 miles away from another and then have to pay significantly more for their internet. And it's just because of where they are. So, and they use Beverly Hills as an example. You know, if you're in the Appalachians or whatever, for example, around St. Louis, versus, you know, suburbs of LA or Beverly Hills or whatever, and it would determine the price essentially. And but it's not like the product was actually any better. It's all based on what people will pay. So, you know, in Beverly Hills, of course, you got a lot of rich people, and in the Appalachians or whatever, you got a lot of poor people. But this company, still wants money. So basically, the market is exactly based on whatever happens to be the area. Yeah, they kind of explained it. It was really interesting. But they said, literally a TV could be $300 more one town over for that reason. So I got to probably inject the market here with this news. Or GDP. I'm not sure which one it would be specific to. It's not GDP, I don't think. But basically, it's just what the market tolerates. But the exact same cable packages, like down to the what channels and everything, it will be, 5 times as much in Beverly Hills as most other areas, kind of thing. So in that essence, I mean, you're buying the exact same product, but it's more about just what the market tolerates, essentially. Your wheelchair costs 400 on one site and 600 on another. Yeah, that's probably one of those things, right? They also say that too, if you're buying airline tickets, like say if I want to go on a flight myself on, a normal airline or whatever, to clear your, like use an incognito browser, or clear your like cache and stuff like that, because if you show a lot of interest in something on the web, and it may be for sometimes for other sites too, that they'll up the price. So you show a lot of interest on the web on something, that sometimes the price can jump up. So they suggest for airline purchases, especially, or hotel purchases, to use incognito browsers, because then the session isn't saved, right? So it doesn't know you're super interested in it, and then jack up the price on you. I think that happened to me last trip I booked, actually. The I think the price got jacked up a bit because you kind of look around, you compare stuff, then you go back and whatever. Wonder how you change the growing medium. Figure that out. I don't know if it means that the soil levels pretty bad. You gotta play the tutorial. Um, you still gotta Google it. Is it soil composition? It doesn't really say anything about changing the pots. I thought maybe I was using terrible dirt. Go back in our room here, eh? Can't be asked to eat? Yeah, probably. No, you're busy. So this scissors is training the plant. Gotta do it like a golf swing. I got a few different strains on the go here. How's the weather? Oh, mediocre cut. I accidentally did that one wrong. Go. No, you slowly improve all your equipment. I'm still essentially in the beginner's level, so. Crap, too long on that one. You're innocent, eh? You enter the poll. Very close battle today on the poll. Actually, way closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to go hard one way or the other, you know? I'm playing a game called Weedcraft. So you get one guess as to what it might be. Although, honestly, anytime I have a poll, it's always open to interpretation and whatever the answerer wants to put in. Wish I could figure out how to change what I'm selling. I kind of expect you to jump back and forth here. I adjusted the quality. Go up. Up in price a bit there, guys selling it for 21. I haven't unlocked the advanced one yet. Oh crap, too long on that one. Lots of tending here, eh? Over here. Run out of that one really fast, actually. We're gonna run the competition out here. Oh yeah. Only plant not ready? What the crap? Toby, thank you for liking. Crap, got too much. Oh, had a little bit of lag spike there. Oh, too long on that one. All right. Competition moved out. Well, I guess now that we've driven the competition out, good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your dough out the door. Oh, it says we have 0 reg. That's reg. That one's reg. Huh. I don't know. Well, I guess I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I guess that's a good spot. We just drove up the competition, so it's a good spot to stop for now. Play different games, so I think it'll be a different one tomorrow because I got to code another code. But if you want to hit that follow button, it'd be appreciated. If you are watching in the future, thank you so much. And if you're watching right now or watched earlier, thank you as well. And those who followed, etc. If you want to check out my YouTube, link is in the video description. Most recent chatters, Scarlett is the most recent chatter. Stephanie and Dylan also were chatting. The competition on the poll is very close. It was 60% for yes, 40% for no. Which makes sense because there's a largely Canadian audience here, I think. So it's not illegal here. So that could be why. Although some Canadians say no too. So different people have different reasons. Poll results. Anyway, thank you again. Have yourselves a great night, and hopefully see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock Pacific time. If you don't see me or get a notification, stop by anyway. Check out about 10 after 7 o'clock.